This week on Moms Like Us, Catherine Lowe reveals how she lost 20 pounds after baby number 3.
I'm just excited to wear my clothes in my closet again.
Jax and Brittany told us how they had to schedule time together to conceive baby Cruz.
But we were really honest with her mother. I'm like, listen, she's ovulating this week. I don't think you want us in your home.
Then Garcelle opens up about the unfair expectations on moms.
We all have insecurities. Let's just uplift each other.
We've got that plus so much more on today's Moms Like Us. Hey everyone, welcome to Moms Like Us. I'm Christina and that's Brianne Manz from Stroller in the City. Brianne, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. How was your Mother's Day?
It was nice. It was nice. It was very low key. My kids spoiled me. It was nice. How about yours?
Good. Same thing. It was very low key. Spent some time with the family and then I went over to my parents' house for for dinner. So it was really nice and just what I needed. So it was good.
Yeah. Get any fun gifts?
I got some flowers. My birthday and Mother's Day are like right around the same time together. So my husband did a combined gift. He got me a nice bracelet. So that was really nice. So it was good. Yeah. How about you?
Happy birthday. Did I miss your birthday?
Oh yeah. I'm very low key about my birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Wonderful day.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So how about you? What did you get for Mother's Day?
So I definitely got flowers, but the girls were so funny. They gave me a little envelope of coupons. So I was able to use one for like a spa day. Another one, which was like hilarious, was I get to pick out what they wear for the day because that's clearly a battle in our house every day. So I got to use one of those cards this week.
Yeah, that is such a cute, thoughtful gift. I love that.
It was super cute. And they like tried to give me a spa day. They gave me like a robe and they were like, massaging cream into my hands. It was like really funny.
Oh my God, that's adorable. I love that so much. I love like the homemade, thoughtful gifts. I think that's
me
so
too.
great. Yeah,
me too. That's all I want. That's all I want.
Definitely. All right, well, let's get to some mom and dad news of the week and keep the Mother's Day talk going because Kim Kardashian definitely got a unique gift from her kids. For Mother's Day, North Saint, Chicago, and Sam each gifted their mom their very own custom-made perfume. She wrote, "My kids are so thoughtful. They made me my own perfume, each of them because they know that I love perfume. They picked photos that they wanted on the outside of the perfume and then decorated the back." Now, North called hers Drip Mama and went with notes of lavender, vanilla, and rose, while Chicago's was Shy Flower and had notes of sandalwood, tea tree, cedar, and orange, and so on. Pretty impressive for, I think North is 8 years old, the oldest, so, and Sam is 2, so definitely very impressive.
Totally impressive. I mean, I would never think of that, but that's such a good idea. I'm like taking notes for like next year now.
It is a cute idea. Definitely something different because I'm sure, like, what do you get Kim Kardashian who literally has everything? So
I know. You can't even get her flowers because I'm sure she gets weekly deliveries of flowers to her house.
Yes. So she gets like walls of flowers. So.
Exactly.
Definitely a cute and different gift.
Totally. It's hilarious. So on to Catherine and Shawn Lowe opened up about how she lost the baby weight after they had their third. Take a listen to this.
I know in January, Catherine, you revealed that you lost 20 pounds since having your daughter. Congratulations. That's amazing. How has that whole journey been since then?
So I lost actually now 25 pounds with the Nutrisystem. And I love the partner plan, not only because I get to do it with Shawn, but it's a sustainable plan and we get to eat delicious meals. We actually get to eat like 5-6 times a day, which I love, and they have really good snacks. So I just know that having a plan in place like the Nutrisystem Partner Plan is going to be the answer to how I continue to lose my baby weight.
Shawn, how has it been for you? Do you guys hold each other accountable?
That's the best part because it's impossible to stay on any type of diet or healthy eating program when your partner is next to you eating pizza or burgers or fries. So yeah, we definitely hold each other accountable. I've been really motivated by the progress that she's made. And I always love, like, she'll wake up in the morning and she'll have these healthy, reports of, I lost a couple pounds or these jeans fit. And I love seeing how happy that makes her. And of course, that only makes me want to stick to my plan as well.
So because we have such busy schedules as parents and as working parents at home with our kids during a pandemic, the convenience of the Nutrisystem Partner Plan makes it so much easier to lose weight on a better timetable.
Mm-hmm. Do you both have specific goals in mind of how much weight you want to lose, or are you just not focused on the number? You just focusing on what makes you feel good?
you're probably more focused on the number, right?
I'm probably focused on the number, but also I'm just excited to wear my clothes in my closet again. Like they're staring at me and they're like, where? And I know that we're not going anywhere, but it's nice to know that they're going to fit me when it's time.
Now, did you do any like diets or anything after baby number one?
I really didn't. I mean, it was hard like at first because like when you're breastfeeding, like you can't really go on like any of these crash diets because, you know, obviously you're still really hungry from breastfeeding so much and you have to stay hydrated and things like that. But no, I just worked out a lot and then kind of watched what I ate, but I didn't go on any crash diets. How about you?
I'm the same. I was never into the diet, especially when you're nursing, because I feel like you need to hydrate and eat as much as possible. And you're burning the calories while you're doing that too, right? And I didn't, but this was interesting to hear what you had to say.
Definitely. Did your husband gain any weight during pregnancy? Because Shawn said that he gained about 20 pounds. So they've been like working together to lose this weight.
I know. That's so funny. I feel like my husband maybe. I don't think so though. I mean, if anything, he probably gained it after the baby was born because then he wasn't able to like go to the gym. Because then I was like, okay, well, your gym time now is helping me with the baby, right?
Exactly. That is exactly what happened to my husband after we had our daughter, is like, because he was home so much, like, you know, as he gained weight after I had the baby. So he's like, I'm not doing that this time around, I promise. Like, we'll see.
That's funny.
Yes. Well, up next, Jax and Brittany recently sat down with us and shared the story of how they conceived baby Cruz. Was it easy for you to get pregnant? Did you guys have to try or were you guys trying for a while, thinking about it for a while?
We were thinking about it for a while because we were going to try like before a long time ago. Remember, we were starting to try for like a couple months, but we didn't. Then we stopped because Stassi and Bo were supposed to have this wedding, and we're talking about way before.
I know, but I'm going to chime in a little bit.
Stassi and Bo were supposed to have this wedding in Italy, so then we were like, okay, maybe we'll wait so we can still go to the wedding. I don't care to be a little pregnant, but blah blah blah. And then that girl ends up getting pregnant before me.
So that we were like, bitch.
I'm just joking. But it was just funny how it all worked out. But then we ended up waiting for a while, and then the whole pandemic started and everything. So then me and him disagree on how long it actually took, because for me, I was using those like ovulation sticks and everything for like 5 months, but we were never hitting the main ovulation day.
It's extremely hard. I don't understand how my drunk friends did it and all this. I mean, you literally have to hit, well, for us anyway, you had to hit that day. You have to, there's a pink, a red, and a pink. And let me tell you how romantic it was. Okay.
Well, hold on. So anyways, I counted as like 5 months because my ovulation sticks were still saying I was ovulating, but we didn't hit the exact days. He only counts 2 months because we hit the main ovulation days twice and got pregnant the second time. So that's where we like are different, because I was like, it was still ovulating.
It would be like a Tuesday afternoon and I'm out cutting the grass. She's like, get in here. Let's do it. I was like,
yeah, when I got pregnant, like, we know exactly which time it was when I got pregnant, because we were in Kentucky helping my mom because she got really sick this past year. So I went to Kentucky for like 3 months to help her. And Jax came in town, and we rented an Airbnb for like a week because I knew I was ovulating. And obviously we did not want to be.
But we were really honest with her mother. I'm like, listen, she's ovulating this week. I don't think you want us in your home. So we're like, we're going to go ahead and get an Airbnb, you know, to be somewhat romantic, because we're killing the romance as we speak, as we're talking about it. So we got an Airbnb. And how did it go at the very end? Like,
so Kristen and Dodie she was in town in Kentucky with us because we rented this houseboat. So they were at the Airbnb and they left to go to the airport. And the maids were going to come into the Airbnb at 11. So after they left, I was like, come on. Yeah, so we had to hurry before the maids got there. It was just not romantic at all.
Yeah.
But
we overslept the next day, and it was our day to leave. And we were like, oh my God, the maids are going to be in Howard. You're like, we're doing this now.
Yeah. And then, so that's how Cruz was conceived.
That's how it was conceived.
That's amazing. I love this story. It's so funny. They literally had to beat the maids, you know, and romance was kind of thrown out the window, and which I feel like happens to a lot of couples when they, you know, you are tracking that ovulation, and you got to make sure that you know, do it at the right time.
Exactly. I think this is so funny. I can't even imagine, but I do know, like, it wasn't like that for us, like when we were conceiving our first, but it definitely was for our second. Like, everything had to be timed because we were having a hard time conceiving. Right. So it kind of takes all the romance away from it and it becomes like a job.
It does, yeah. No, totally.
But I totally get it. I totally get it. I understand it.
I totally get it. She was like down to the minute. She's like, we need to do this right now. I love it. But they got a beautiful baby boy out of it. So whatever they did worked.
Oh my God, totally. I mean, I don't know if I even told the story. I was trying to conceive my second and it was months and months and months. And my husband had to go to Chile for like, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks. I flew down to Chile and like left my son. Yes. I left my son with my mom for like 5 or 6 days. And I went and I was like, I got off the plane and I was like, okay, like, we have to. And he was like, are you out of your mind? Like, are you crazy? It was hilarious. But yeah.
That's amazing.
The things you do. The things you do. I did not get pregnant.
I was going to ask. No.
Did not get pregnant in Chile, but the things that you do.
Did you have fun at least in Chile though?
Yes, 100%. It was like my first vacation away from, my son.
Right.
So it was nice and relaxing. But
That's an amazing story. I love that.
Next up, speaking about getting pregnant, Dylan Dreyer surprised the Today Show viewers by announcing that she and her husband, Brian, are expecting baby number 3 after experiencing secondary infertility and suffering a miscarriage. So let's see what she's having.
So I figured you'd be wanting and craving something sweet, just like me. I'm so excited. So when you open the box, like hold it towards the camera and just lift it because the big reveal is under the lid.
Hey now, I knew it. There you go. That was well done, by the way.
That is so great.
Another boy. Wow.
Lord help me.
I'm so excited for her.
I'm so excited for her too. She's expecting another baby boy. So that's 3 boys in her house. And we got to give it up to her husband, who gave an hysterical post announcing the news. He wrote on Instagram by holding a photo of the sonogram, writing, "You see, Cal, when 2 people are quarantined together for over a year and Bridgerton on Netflix is on, it's a Bridgerton baby." So he said #over the moon. They are so excited. And I love that. I'm sure there's probably going to be a lot of Bridgerton babies.
Oh my God. I know. Totally. Like, did you watch Bridgerton with your husband?
He came, I mostly watched it by myself, but he came in at certain scenes. He's like, what are you watching? This is soft porn.
I know. It is. It was. I totally. I saw I think I watched it within 3 days, a 3-day span, and my husband was traveling, so I didn't even watch it with him. Mm-hmm. But he asked, he was like, "Are you watching this?" Because he, I guess, must have went on an episode or whatever. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I finished the whole series. You need to catch up now."
I know it's fantastic. I'm so sad that he's not going to be in it next season.
I know. How could they do this?
I know.
I'm kind of sad about it. I know. I'm so upset about it.
I really am. I know. And I know Dylan, like we said, she opened up about secondary infertility and suffering a miscarriage. And I know, Brianne, you've talked about it a lot before, how you had to deal with that as well during your second pregnancy.
Yeah, I'm basically the same thing as her. We had secondary infertility. And then when it came to number 3, I was kind of like, you know what, I'm not going to worry about it. If it happens, it happens. And it happened sooner than we even expected.
Right.
So I feel like it's the same for her. I don't know. Something changes, I guess, in your body, or I don't know, but I'm so happy for her.
I am too. Yeah. She's very excited. Like you said, 3 boys in a household, it's going to be chaos, but it'll be a lot of fun.
Totally. She actually lives in my neighborhood too.
Oh, really? Oh, I love that.
Yeah. It's super cute. I love it. Okay, so our Mom's Getting Real moment this week goes to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Garcelle Bday. Let's hear what Garcelle had to say.
I mean, do you feel like women put so much pressure on themselves to kind of bounce back after baby, or even years after they have kids? Because like you said, your body never really fully is back to the way it was before.
Yeah. I think we put too much pressure on ourselves all the time, being the best mom, the best this, the best that. I see parents at school who are at every game and everything. And I can't do that because I work. But I feel like we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. We all have insecurities. Let's just uplift each other and, instead of making us feel bad about something that we don't have. Or I think social media is, it goes back and forth on that because everybody seems like they have a perfect life on social media.
Totally. I mean, do you ever get mom Instagram envy at times?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've muted a few moms because I'm like, that's not real. Who has breakfast at 7 a.m. that looks that beautiful?
Right. 7 a.m. and then you're in full glam.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm like, who wants waffles?
Right. Yeah. You're like Pop-Tarts for breakfast?
Yeah, exactly. So I think we all go through that. You just got to take it in doses.
I love this.
She's so real. It's so true. I mean, listen, Instagram is like the pretty picture. And I talk about this all the time. Like, I'm not going to I'm not even going to take out my phone when my kids are being bad. Like, I just don't think to do that. But I like to capture the pretty moments. But I love that she was like, I'm gonna mute you if you serve a beautiful breakfast at 7 a.m. in the morning. Like, I love that.
I do too.
So true.
Who has time for that? And if you do, great for you. I'm so happy, but that is not my life.
I know. It's so funny. And then she said something about the moms going to like every soccer game and documenting it. Sometimes you can't make every soccer game,
Mm-hmm.
And I get it.
It's hard, and everybody's schedule is different. Everybody's work schedule is different. And and it's difficult. And I think moms put so much pressure on themselves because you want to be at every game, you want to do this, and you want to be at every work event, and you can't do it all. You're pulled in a million different directions.
Totally. I'm like in like survival mode still.
Yes.
Like I'm still in survival mode. Like I haven't been able to get out of it. And I'm hoping summer will calm down.
I know. It's like you just need to breathe a little bit.
Yes, that's all I need.
Our Say All moment of the week goes to Shawn Johnson's baby girl, Drew. She posted these adorable photos of her wearing her sports bra, and not just one or two, but about 10. Take a listen.
Hey, Dada. Get it, girlfriend. Hey, what do you got on? What are you wearing? Drew, let mommy see. Ruby. Drew Hazel. Can I see your outfit? Let me see. What do you got on? You put on all of mommy's sports bras? Yeah. Go show Dada.
I mean, so cute.
So funny. Now, is Gianna into dressing up yet?
A little bit. She has like this little cowgirl hat that she like insists on wearing all the time. And she has like this little rocking horse and she calls it her yeehaw. So she goes on and she always does yeehaw. So she's always wearing her little cowboy hat and she has a fascination with bracelets. So she's always putting bracelets on, but,
oh my God, I love that.
Yeah, but she hasn't gone into like my heels yet or anything like that. I don't even know where my heels are. I don't think I've worn them in like over a year. So
I know. Same. My daughter is like my second daughter. She's almost fitting into my shoe size. And It is scary.
That is
She's
scary.
Actually wearing my sneakers to school, which sort of fit her. And I'm like, oh my God.
That is so funny.
Yes, it's so scary. And my girls love dressing up. And I like love those costumes so much. Like, like the cute Melissa and Doug ones and like the little princess ones. I can't get rid of them. Even though they don't dress up anymore, I just can't get rid of them because they're just so cute.
They are so cute. And well, it's something that they can pass down to their kids one day, maybe.
Yes, exactly. So I'm happy I'm saving them.
Totally.
In this week's Baby Name Diaries, we spoke to Lauren Luyendyk, who hinted at the names that she and Aerie have picked for their twins and also how they came up with their daughter Alessi's name. Let's listen to this.
And I know when we spoke last time, you said you had the names picked out. Are you standing firm on those names? Is that still it?
Yeah, we are. We've had them picked out since before Alessi was born. So yeah.
Are they like special meaning names to you guys, or are they just names that you just really like?
So one of them was for a special reason that we picked that one, and then actually later on they both became a special meaning behind them. And I'm trying not to say too much because I don't want to give them away, but they both do have a really special meaning, and I'm really excited to share it once they are here.
I love that. I know you said it before, but what is the meaning behind Alessi's name? We're asking all moms like the names behind their kids' names, or the meaning behind their kids' names.
I think hers is like strength, and I want to say it was like a leader. It's been so long since I've read it, but I just really loved the way that it sounded, and it was unique, and I wanted her to have a name that was her own, that not every other kid in her class had too. So that was a big reason why we chose her name.
I love it. So cute.
So cute. So cute.
So
are we How are we doing?
I think
Gotta ask every week.
We've narrowed it down to I think 2. So
okay, good.
So I think I'm almost there.
You made progress. That is very good.
I know. I'm like, I have only a couple more weeks to go, so I really need to figure this out. But I feel like it might be a game time decision. I don't know.
It will be. It will be. Okay.
We'll make it.
Okay.
All right. Well, our celeb moms, they're just like us. This week goes to Mindy Kaling. She is, of course, a mama too, and she shared a post of her daughter watching Cars and wrote, "Sometimes being a mom is just agreeing to watch Cars again with your daughter. Who knows that Lightning McQueen makes it to the Piston Cup at the end, but still can't handle the anticipation. And somehow it's more fun than anything else you could be doing. Happy Mother's Day." This is like, my daughter is obsessed with The Lion King. She just wants to watch it all the time.
Oh my God, I love it.
It's so funny. It's like all day long. She's like, lions. I'm like, we're not watching it again.
Oh my God, I love that. I feel like that was us when Frozen came out. Mm-hmm. We were like, the girls were Frozen obsessed. And my son was obsessed with the Polar Express. So we were literally singing Christmas songs in July. The Express was on all the time.
All the time. It's amazing how they just become fixated on one thing. It's
totally.
So funny. Yeah.
It's so funny. And we watched it like this past holiday season, the Polar Express. And like, there were some parts in it that are so dark. And I was like, I let you watch this? Like, how did I let you watch this? But I guess all those like things just like went over his head.
Oh, totally.
Some parts were scary. And I was like, you were able to watch this at like 4? Like, that's so weird.
I know. I always fast forward through the part where Mufasa dies. So like, I was like, she doesn't understand what's going on, but I'm like, I still can't watch it.
Right. Exactly. I totally get it. But you do it. We do it. Right. We do it every day because it's great.
It totally is. Brianne, thank you for running down all things moms with me as always.
Thank you, Christina. Enjoy this beautiful weather.
Yes, you too. And everybody else out there, enjoy the beautiful weather. And make sure to check back with Us Weekly's YouTube channel every Thursday at 3 p.m. for moms like us. Keep commenting, keep subscribing, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yes. Bye, guys.